Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite. Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to talk about something that EA desperately needs to add to the game. Otherwise, this is going to kill the grind. It's going to kill the menus to a certain extent. And it's just the easiest W for them to potentially get. So if you do enjoy, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. Comment down below in the comments, is this something you'd like to see included? And that's player picks. We had a video go up yesterday where we showed you our new menu grind. Essentially, instead of saving all the premium mix, we put everything into upgrades outside the lib and sud, if it's untradeable silver or gold. And then once we have enough untradables to do basically 5 to 10 runs of the premium mix, we then start saving up the golds from those leagues. In the meantime, we make a bunch of 79 doubles with the gold rare untradables from those leagues and off leagues. And then the gold commons, we do a bunch of gold upgrades. But what you'll notice is the menus each week, we've been getting basically a copy and paste 79 double non-stop, where it doesn't need a lot of cards. This isn't bad by any means. We're spending 0 coins and we're getting a good amount of fodder from this. That's good, but this doesn't send rares up in price. If you look at gold rares on the market, gold rares really never have any value. But on the flip side, the thing that's even worse is gold commons never have any value. And especially in that lib and sud section with our favorite jumbo gold pack, one of the things we used to benefit from in previous years with League SBCs is that jumbo gold pack. Whenever we'd have a good repeatable SBC out on Mondays that allows you to use a lot of gold commons, these would all go to like 450 to 500 by now within the hour, almost as a guarantee. It'd be the easiest investment to just club stock 300 to 350 every gold common, and you could make a bunch of player picks or whatever the repeatable SBC is. And on top of that, make a bunch of coins too. But now a lot of League SBC cards don't even sell for 350. And whenever you open that jumbo gold pack, unless there's a daily SBC that shoots things to the moon, you are literally just wanting to quick sell these cards because listing them for 400, 350, you're constantly waiting for sales. And there would just be so much value in them. And we'd make so many more coins from League SBCs if they had even just the minute little bit more. Get them to 400 by now within the hour. And that's something we're desperately missing, EA. We need a repeatable SBC that has a lot of gold commons. Supposedly, we have some sort of crafting upgrade coming soon. If that's going to be a thing that gets a full squad of gold commons for some sort of decent repeatable with some objective rewards on the side, I think that's something that would be good in the meantime. I think that's something people can start saving packs for Team of the Year. They can enjoy in the grind now. And it's something other than the gold upgrade to put these gold commons in. Now, saying that, I got a ton of walkouts yesterday, in particular from the gold upgrade. I'm not hating on this SBC at all. I personally love this SBC. I love this SBC probably more than the 79 double. But the issue becomes when the gold commons have no value, it makes a lot of the League SBC sections less valuable. And what I mean by that is in the past, like I was saying, with the price of gold commons alongside the price of like shadows, hunters, all those consumable items, we would make really good coins and it would justify the amount of times we'd go through this League SBC. Now I'm looking at the jumbo gold pack section. Unless I get a shadow or hunter, I'm just quick selling most of the stuff. I'm getting over 5,000 coins. Sure, that's good. But if I just focus and spam the mix, this small prime silver players pack, I'm basically getting a lib or sud like every single time through this. And that's netting me a ton of coins from this section. All the tradable informs that have base silvers. We have this pack here that will give you more tradable silvers and some golds. This isn't bad in terms of tradable value. It's not the greatest packs in the world, and I'm not expecting like some hero or icon in these, but it's still good and justifies spamming these in bulk versus the premium. I want to get back on the premium grind though. I want to be able to sit here and spam this like crazy and know that we're getting sales on those golds there, rather than having to keep the cards and wait for them to go up. So that's essentially it for in terms of the sort of grinds that I think EA needs in order to keep us happy, to keep us engaged, to get those values to go up. But let's talk about day-to-day grinds that could be even more beneficial too. We have the daily bronze, daily silver, daily gold that we get every single day. Those still are refreshing for a little bit of time. It looks like we have 8 days left on that. We have the 85 to 87 that you can do on a daily basis. This grind has been really fun. It's a very easy way to get fodder. You actually get a decent amount of special cards in the process of this. I don't know if they plan on making a higher end one down the line, but if they up this even a little bit to like 88, 89 eventually, my goodness, the amount of promo cards we could consistently get throughout the year. It's just daily a nice little way to take a risk, and I put risk in quotation marks because it's not really risk at all. You're sending 82s, 83s. I occasionally send 84s in with some 81s as well if I'm really trying to make all 5 of these and I don't have enough. They're cheap on bid, so you can bid on 83s and flip them for easy coins too. There's just so much value in that. But again, throw in something like a Monday repeatable SBC of a player pick, and this grind becomes even better. Because if we have a player pick, what that allows us to do is go unlimited unassigned. If you haven't heard of unlimited unassigned before, essentially what that is there's basically I think it's a 150 to 200 max amount of cards you can have in your unassigned area before it doesn't allow you to bid anymore. But if you have in your objective section, or you have like a player pick, this is perfect for. If you have an item that you can pull into your unassigned area and then not touch anything else, go back to the transfer market and start bidding on stuff, it continues to allow you to bid to an unlimited degree. What people will do is they'll get tens of thousands of cards and go unassigned as a form of investment. That would be absolutely amazing for a few reasons. One, anytime there's an opportunity to make a good amount of coins, let's use our daily lib and sud fluctuation, like we've been talking about the past few videos, where we're 4 to 5 hours before new content, able to see lib and suds around like 1,200 to 1,300 coins. And then after new content, about 4 to 5 hours after new content, we notice they're around 1,700 to 1,800. That's happened the past 2 days. Will this continue in that trend? If it does, how cool would it be to go unassigned on thousands of those and make even more coins on a daily basis? That would be absolutely insane. And on top of that, obviously, if it's a player pick or any sort of crafting upgrade that gives you bonus packs as an objective on the side, that's even a bigger bonus. But in terms of the menu grind so far, it's not bad. And I don't want the takeaway to be EA bad, EA sucks. There's things that they can definitely do better on. But overall, it's in a decently good space right now. But the difference between a really good space and a decently good is the lack of them changing things. If they get lazy and we keep getting the 79 double back in, week out, people are going to start resenting EA. They're going to get sick of it. They're going to think EA is not doing their jobs. They can just give us a player pick, man. It doesn't have to be crazy. Make it like a 75 plus player pick, 1 of 3, and make it like 6 gold commons or something. Make it not hard at all to do. If you want a full squad, you can give us a full squad. If you want it to be a mix of rares and commons, make it be a mix. But at least give us the option to do that, man. It's something that makes the pack opening process a lot more fun. I think it's more enjoyable to sit there and watch player picks than it is to open random packs. And again, you can get crazy items in it. It's fun in terms of a content creation perspective. But yeah, that's essentially going to be it for that in the grind. If there's anything else you guys would like to see in the grind, let me know. I think another thing that they could do over time is, I don't know if they plan to bring back the daily bronze, silver, and gold. I assume they do. If they want to continue increasing this as the year goes on, that's another nice daily thing. If they could start increasing the daily bronze upgrade, get to 5 to 10 eventually, could you imagine the amount of lib and suds untradeable that people would be packing? But then on top of that, in the daily golds, the amount of gold commons people would be getting, again, for those crafting upgrades and things like that, player picks, hopefully, you could do at least like maybe 5 to 10 a day easily outside of just doing League SBCs if people feel like not really grinding the menus. I feel like gameplay has been horrific lately. I haven't played since the new patch. Let me know if you guys think it's been better. But in terms of a menu grind, I feel like it's way more each year. It's the same case. No matter what the rewards are for any game mode, it feels infinitely more valuable to put my time into the menus than it is gameplay. In 15 minutes, I can do many League SBC run-throughs of the mixed if I'm ready to go. And even if I'm not ready to go, I could probably do a few League SBC run-throughs in the 12 to 15 minutes it takes to play a game on the menus, or not on the menus, play a game in, like, let's say Foot Champs or something, especially if we're going to extra time and then penalty kick shootout. And then in terms of the rewards are obviously worse than last year because they want to slow down the power curve. But what that means too is it makes the time that you're putting into those game modes less worth it compared to other years. I'm not saying you can't get good pack pulls in that, or I'm not saying it's not a good way to make coins consistently throughout the week. You can definitely still do those things and do a menu grind. But as a content creator, it's really hard for me to step away from this menu grind with how many coins we're making, how many packs we're making, and how much fodder we're making. That's why the RTG's taking a little bit of a hit. I need to start making some more RTG episodes again. In the meantime, as we're not doing as much gameplay, I'm going to do more commentary videos like this, do kind of more up-to-date grinds on little tweaks here or there. I think I'm going to do a video soon where we just spam BPM and show you the extreme bulk I take it. I talk about bronze pack method a lot with you guys, but I don't think you guys realize how much I do it. We're currently over 1,500 bronze upgrades in. I'm probably going to be at 2K bronze upgrades by the end of, or the start of the weekend, and then probably 2,500 to 3K bronze upgrades completed by the end of the weekend. We're going to go absolutely wild. It's a good way to get the mixed league upgrades untradeable. It's a good way to get more lib and suds untradeable if you're trying to continue to the mixed league without having to buy cards in that section. And overall, man, it's just a super fun grind. We're making so much from BPM 2. All the dupes that we're getting from like the Saudi League in Romania, most of these are 300 to 350, sometimes 400 consistently. A lot of 250 to 300 in the Serie B, Bundesliga 2 as well. Consistent sales for 200 coins by now for La Liga Hypermotion and League 2. The only ones that really aren't selling as good are the MLS and Championship ones because you need that 73 rating. For the bronzes, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but the bronze rares sell well, and we can use a lot of those bronzes in our club with some of the higher end cards, especially if we have a lot of dupes. So we're able to still benefit a ton from these League SBCs from BPM spam. It's truly a beautiful thing. If you guys have any questions on that, again, we have a bronze pack method video on the channel, but I'll probably be making some more new ones to show you guys additional steps of the grind. But I'm going to leave you there. It's been your boy MumboElite. I'm out. God bless.